So this is the
top
four deck profile.
Yes, and I was playing Frog Monarchs. It's the best deck. You only need one card. It's a one-card deck profile. So if you don't play triple Vanity's Fiend, you don't know what you're doing. You normal summon this guy, you tribute summon him, you win the game, like 80% of the time. If it goes uncontested, it's already over, man. You cannot do anything, you can punch directly, you don't have to fear Gores, you don't have to fear Trag, nothing. So, about the ratios, okay. So, we played triple substitute, this is the main guy. So, you play this guy, you can tribute, you can use this effect as many times as you want. I've seen people. It's a pretty standard frog list, actually. You play like 3 of the standard frogs, you play triple substitute, triple dupe, triple swap, double treeborn, pretty standard. These are the best. I consider like next time maybe playing Unifrog as well, like outing Masker Restricts. Like in top 4 I lost to Zombie World. So yeah. Maybe that's a consideration, but I can also see it being a brick. You need to test it out. Yes, and then we played 3 for the like Monarch part. We played 3 Vanity's Fiend, played triple Ryza, we played triple Caius, and we played double Light and Darkness Dragon. This was actually really good, especially if you're playing Vanity's Fiend, because you can develop a board with Vanity's Fiend and Light and Darkness Dragon with a low attack stat, and if they kill your Light and Darkness Dragon, it won't resolve in the graveyard because you have Vanity's Fiend. So it kind of protects your board if they can up this, which is pretty cool. I like maining 3 of this. You can side it out against like heavy back row matchups, but you can see that in the side deck later. So that is it for the Monarch part. Then for the hand traps, I play double Fader, 1 Tragedia, 1 Gores, maybe cut one of this, but it's fine at 2. Kind of, it's like it can clog a bit if you draw like multiples in a slow matchup or something. But yeah, those are the monsters. Gores obviously best card. So play triple Soul Exchange. I think this is one of the best, if not the best card in the deck, especially if you're playing Vanity's Fiend. Because like usually if they have to have like 2 cards committed to the field if Soul Exchange is gonna be good. But if you play Vanity's Fiend main deck, you can just establish a Vanity's Fiend. And then if they can't out it, it's really good for you. So usually like you play this on a set card, tribute it for Vanities, and then you can attack directly without fearing Gores, anything like that. So those are really good. Then triple Upstart, really nice, helps consistency. Also like Upstart is especially good in this deck because you can fetch out all the bad cards like the frogs, and then you can only draw gas in Monarchs. Then I played 2 enemy controller. This card is fine. I don't know how good it is. I didn't see it that much, but like I can imagine cutting one of these for something else. I don't really know what. Maybe another Monarch. Maybe something completely different. I can see running Saborg as well in some matchups. But this card is also better when you have a triple Soul Exchange, because that means you can Soul Exchange one of their monsters and basically take out 2 of their monsters if you don't have Treeborn in your graveyard or whatever. It also plays better under Zombie World. Then we have Bring Control, it's just better Soul Exchange and enemy controller. Then we have 1-for-1, self-explanatory. We have the Mystical Space Typhoon, we have the Cold Wave, and we have Heavy Storm. And then we play 1 Treacherous Trap Hole. This card was really good, except in the top 4 match, where I popped Goblin Zombie and Sangan with it, so I went -1. But other than that, in one match he normal summoned Sirocco. I changed creatures to it, and yeah, that was game. So for the extra deck, it doesn't really matter that much, but I have like standard good synchros, like the regular guys. Then we have a double Chimeric Tech Fortress Dragon, MVP of the show. I looked at him when I felt my dual spirit was weakened. I looked at this guy, and I knew that everything was going to be okay. And then for my side deck, I don't know what the rest of my side deck is. Oh, here it is. So for the side deck I played, against backer decks I played Jinzo Double Mobius. I don't know how, like this deck doesn't struggle that much with back row decks, so I think maybe you can... and also Mobius is pretty bad against, like, most back row decks run Starlight Road anyways, so I think this spot might be cut, but I thought it would be funny to run 15 monsters in my side deck, so that's what I did. And then I played triple Raikou, triple Hamster. This is for like games 2 and 3 when they side in Masker Restrict, when they side in like problematic cards that you have trouble dealing with. So this just helps you. Like one game I like hamstered to pop his Dimensional Fissure was really good, you know. And they also, Hamster is, I've seen people only side Raikou, but I think Hamster is really good as it, like, it's another body that you contribute later. And then I ran one extra Battle Fader against like Light Sworns, OTK decks, dragons, but there weren't any dragons. And then 2 Cyber Dragons. Didn't really. I sided this in once. I didn't see it, so. But it's good against machines, so. And then 3 DD Crow. And that's the deck. Undefeated Swiss, lost top 4. That's life, you know.
Any shoutouts?
Shout out J4, J4 number 1 duelist, J20, J2022. He's sitting in top 4 right now. And shout out my brother. I wouldn't be here without him. You know, shout out Micke, top decking Brain Control, game 1, top 4. And yeah, shout out all the children in the world who really need someone right now.
For my Diva beat deck, I went 4-1 in this race, lost to Blackwing, and then I lost in top 4 to the same guy with Black Wings again. And I think he said that he played almost the deck that I used in Ribbit 4. So, cool. This deck I play 3 Neosolius. Awesome card. I like him a lot with Gemini Sparks and Elemental Hero. Beat deck. Triple Diva, double Gilman. Double Malicious. In retrospect, I don't like Malicious. I dead drumming a lot. One game I draw like 2 Malicious. I still won, but yeah. So, to like further games, I will skip Malicious, as well as Plague Spreader. But Stratus, 1 Ocean, Sangan, Search Diva, Gorse, Triple Gemini, Field Fusion, 1 Rota, 3 Upstart to draw Miracle Fusions, Triple E-Call, best card in deck, Brain Control for like Diva plays, or like Malicious in this case, Heavy Storm, MST, Triple Phoenix Wing Blast. Almost every game I sided out like double Malicious, Plague Spreader and the 3 PvDs. So like in future games I would skip them and add like Bottleness, maybe Deep Prism, something. I played 1 Solemn, Judgment, Torrential, Mirror Force, 1 Prison, love the card, and Trap Dash Shoot. Sadek, triple Sirocco versus Black Wings and Via Turbo. Double Cyberdragons. I think maybe you can skip them because it's so little machine decks. Double Diva, good versus Frogs, like Diva Heroes, quick draw. Double Dust Tornado, double Lightning Prisoning, 2 DP, very good to defend your Diva, and 2 Royal Oppression. X-Deck, Shimmertech, triple Ab-Zero, 2 Catastrophe, 1 Android. Maybe because I side Dina you can play 1 Gaia and skip 1 Catastrophe, maybe. Goyo, Brunak, Black Rose, Colossal, Black Dark End, Stardust, Fortrul and Mistworm. A good deck, fun to play, love like Diva, Stralus and like Miracle. A lot of draw power with like Gemini Sparks, Upstart, and a lot of deck thinning with like E-calls. Fun to play, but I think Blackwing, to be honest, is a better deck. Yeah, thank you, that's my deck profile.
So I'm here with Kevin playing his first tournament ever, coming in 2nd place. What were you playing today?
I played Blackwing Ryu Hybrid.
Okay, let's get into the list.
As usual, you play 3 of every Blackwing card. That's good. And the limited game. Simple, standard. I played triple Dark Grepper. Before the tournament, I thought this was going to be a really bad card. I didn't like it in testing, but I kept it, and it was amazing. I often had a value from a Whirlwind that I could pitch, so it was amazing. 1 Dark Arm Dragon, 1 Gorse, staples in this deck. Absolutely amazing cards. Spells, Whirlwind, simple, it's really good. Searches pretty much everything in your deck. Then 1 Allure, 1 Heavy, 1 MST, 1 Brain Control, and then have 1 unusual card in the main deck. It's Burial. I haven't seen it that often in Fire hybrids, but I love it because everyone plays Deep Prisons, Bottomless, Chaos, so you can easily just reuse Armed Wings and values to keep pushing. That's all for the spells. Traps, triple Icarus. Often I just want to chain this to Bottomless, Deep Prison, Chaos to keep Armed Wing in the graveyard, or Armor Master to use with Vayu. Royal Oppression, best card in the deck pretty much. I just locked out Dragon Turbos and Diva Zombies of the game and just poke for over a couple turns per game. Mirror Force, staple. Solemn, staple, and it protects against banishment from Deep Prison, Bottomless, that kind of stuff. 1/7 tools. I wish I had 2 of this. I couldn't find it at home, so I played 1 Dark Bribe instead. It worked kind of good, but I should definitely play 1 more 7 tools.
So let's see the extra deck again.
Extra deck is first off just a ladder with the Black Wings. I often go into Armed Wing a lot, so I probably used all 3 a couple times and 2 in most games. 1 Goyo and 1 Bryanak for 6s. I use this all the time. Blissey, get back a Bora, and just gain advantage. For 5s, 1 Catastore, 1 Android. I used Android a little bit, but it wasn't that good, but it was good to gain extra life points for Royal Oppression. 7s, Black Rose, I didn't use this at all. 8s, Dark End, Colossal, and Stardust. I didn't use them at all. And 1 Chimera Tech. I didn't play against a single machine deck, so it was unneeded. Side deck is pretty standard. Triple Crow, double Cyber Dragon. I sided in Crow in pretty much every game. Lighting Prisoning because I was afraid of Light Swans. JD is just so good. Double Pulling the Rug. A bit afraid of Monarchs, but I didn't really play any Monarchs. I played 1 Monarch deck and it didn't really summon any Monarchs. Deck Dev. I won 1 game with this because I tributed off a Armed Wing to send my opponent's Battle Fader and what was it? I think it was only Battle Fader. And then I could push for game. 2 Bottomless against Black Wings mainly, and 2 Deep Prison for Black Wings. And that's all.
Any shoutouts?
A shout out to my friend Tompa. You should keep playing this game. I need some test help. And shout out for Kopparberg. Let's do this.
So this is the first place with Micke Westlund. So show us what you played today.
I played Diva Zombies. So I think it's a pretty standard list, but I'll just go through it. So I played 3 Turtle. I saw some people play 2, but I feel like I want to draw these recruiters because they are your engine, your best engine at least, in my opinion. So this is the general zombie engine I'm running. I played this. Not sure why I played it. It's just a big guy, and it can help for grind games, I think. But it was all right. I played 2 Divas only. I don't have a third. I didn't really consider it either. I played Card Trooper, Tomato, Sangan for like generic good starters, I think. I played this. Not sure if I liked it too much, but sometimes it can out big boys, but it didn't really come up so much. I played Necrogarna. This helped me versus a Colossal Fighter. It was very nice. 2 Caius. It was very good. Played Tragodia and Gorse. And then this card that I drew way too many times today. And that's probably the reason I won. Spells. I played 2 Book of Life and 2 Book of Moons. This was alright. I feel like I drew it in the matchup where it was the best against like frogs. It was very nice, but I didn't really see too much other than those matchups. So yeah, and this was alright. It's versatile, so that's why I like it. Heavy MST, Allure, Brain, Foolish, and Burial. I think it's pretty standard. Traps, 2 Bottomless, Torrential, Call by, Mirror, Wind Blast, Returns, Judgment, and Oppression. I didn't really like this card too much, to be honest. I drew it and it was dead a lot of the times. I think I resolved it maybe once or something. And in that case it was good though, but yeah.
No trap dust shoot?
No trap dust shoot, I don't have it. Okay. I was thinking about playing Divine Wrath, actually. Which would have been nice versus the Light and Darkness Dragon, but this is more versatile and it's nice to pitch dead cards game 1. And this card was... I'm not sure if... I drew it once after setting up the board and it was very nice, but other than that I sided it out a lot because I was not really sure how to get good use out of it. And it's 41 cards because I didn't know if I wanted to play this or not, so I just played it and I didn't want to take anything out. So Synchro or Extra Deck, Magical Android. Never made any of these, I think. I made these a couple of times to see. This is very nice in the mirror, and this helps too in the mirror, but also in versus frogs and stuff too. Sevens, I don't think I made any of these ever. And then eights, I played these. I made this quite a lot because it's 3000. Which came up because it beats over Colossal Fighter and stuff like that. Don't think I ever made these two, but there were times where I could have made this, but I ended up going Stardust instead. And then this, because I play Cyber Dragon in the side deck. Side deck, I played one of these. It was, I'm not sure if I saw it, but I think I would have liked it. I sided in a lot at least. I never sided these. Sided in these a couple of times, it was very nice. It's also dark, which helps for Dark Armed. That's it for the monsters. For the spells, I only played 2 Zombie Worlds for tributes. Very nice when I drew them. Proxy 2 Dimensional Prison. These were pretty good too. I was thinking about playing 3, but I didn't have enough space for that. 2 Dust Tornado. Don't think I ever drew them. I wasn't really sure when to side them in, except against Black Winds, because I know I can hit Whirlwind, but other than that I didn't really side them in. And then I played 2 Pulling the Rug for Monarchs. I drew it once, it was very nice. And then 2 Light Imprisoning. I didn't face any lights on, so they never really came up.
Any shoutouts?
Shout out to my friends and to the people who lend me cards. That's about it.